Alexia from the Daily Nation.
Today, the Africa Regional Bloc discussed the impact of military involvement on global health.
Military engagement within Africa from Western influence. I really don't think that that's something that would be beneficial. We need to have a situation where we're dealing with our own problems. Military involvement, if it's going to come from somewhere, has to come from regionally.
Increase health among our internally displaced people or refugees when Al-Shabaab is completely controlling whether or not humanitarian aid is introduced into these regions and whether or not it's effectively spread out throughout the region. Al-Shabaab is contributing to civil war erupting all over the region, which completely destabilizes our government. Once we fight against Al-Shabaab, humanitarian aid organizations can now come in and effectively distribute.
This is Laura Hein with the Daily Nation in Montreal. Hi, this is Laura Hein from the Daily Nation. Today I am meeting with the delegate from Kenya. Earlier today I had a press conference with the representatives from Iran and Pakistan who were pushing for a greater emphasis on increasing healthcare for women and children. And these were representatives from the European bloc, so I was wondering what the African bloc had to say about these issues.
We're certainly open to working together with the European bloc on their resolution. We feel that we have a very innovative and potentially very effective resolution. One of the major emphases is on prevention and education. We've been in talks with MSF and also with Merck, which education also extends to increasing awareness about sexually transmitted disease.
Okay, and you said that you had looked over the resolution that the European
Yes,
bloc had written, and
yes.
I was wondering, did you find any points of weakness in this draft?
Some of the initiatives appear to be a little bit broad. They're not proposing solutions that might be effective to solve problems directly affecting Africa, such as HIV/AIDS.
I feel like Africa's got some really innovative, forward-thinking resolutions putting forward. I look forward to having them voted on in the plenary because I feel like they're going to benefit a lot of other countries.
Okay, that MSF has the full support of the drafts that the African Regional Bloc has written?
For the most part, yes, we're in agreement. I have yet to give my seals of approval.
Currently, thousands of refugees have fled from Somalia to Kenya in order to seek refuge from the flood, and resources are needed in order to accommodate the increased number of people in Kenya. So what do you guys have to say about this, and what are the points behind your resolution?
Sort of highlighted about 5 things. Finding land. We're looking at food resources. Pharmaceuticals, we're speaking with GSK, hopefully cholera is something we expect with sort of the high volume of people coming into this area. And then also security is another thing we're looking at.
It's actually wonderful because we're coming up with short-term solutions that tie into our long-term solutions. So we also have resolutions going on about water and sanitation, nutrition, women's health.
Let's head over to the Daily Kenyan.
Hi, this is Laura Hein with the Daily Nation. I have Pfizer here today to answer a few questions I have.
What we want to do is we already have a global health fellow program in place. What they do is that they work with NGOs according to help with infectious disease. So we provide knowledge, and we also provide in a certain range medicines and drugs. We really want to help the situation, the health situation, and the health situation refugees.
Okay, so
no, we're not in this in the profit. Of course, we are there for the profit in developing countries because we're a profit organization. But when we are helping, we are doing just because we want to help the cause, and we're not looking back for something after.
While Pfizer claims that their main goal is not to gain profit, India admits limited healthcare is available for refugees outside of Delhi.
Absolutely. India refused to sign the treaty back in the 50s because India felt that that treaty was more towards in order to help Europe, not other countries. So we decided not to sign, but on the other side, we are still providing help and healthcare to refugees in India.
Is there anything that you're planning to do in order to implement a strategy to increase the healthcare?
Now there's already thousands of camps scattered all over India. You must be aware that there's a lot of NGOs that are working in India currently for the refugees. So the government of India and NGOs are working closely together to provide healthcare to the best that we can do.
Thank you very much. This is Laura Hein with the Daily Nation, Montreal.
Brought to you by MonWHO Media.